Hi everyone, my name's Meg. It's lovely to meet you if you're new, and it's super nice to see you again if you're regular around these parts. So excited for today's video as we have got a home haul. My fiance and I just moved into a new house literally a week and a few days ago, and we have been making some purchases. We've got a lot of new home things to show you. I thought today we could do bedroom and bathroom and like some other miscellaneous things, and then I will do another video for you on kitchen and lounge stuff. It's all very exciting, so let's crack on. We haven't decided on a colour yet for our bedroom. We've kind of been focused on the other rooms first. Obviously we've only been in a week, but we've already done quite a lot, but we haven't decided. We think we're going to go for like a sagey, natural, creams, greens, like relaxing, romantic. So for the bedding, I just got us white because I was like, you can't go wrong with white. And then we can add throws and cushions so everything will match. So I decided to get the Mandala duvet cover set from Dunelm. It looks like this. There you go, I absolutely love it. And I knew I wanted white, but I didn't just want plain white. So this has got a really beautiful soft pattern in there. And then I had to get us a new actual duvet. I've ordered this one from Dusk. It's still in the packaging. The bed at my little cottage was a king size, and then the one at my fiance's place is a super king, and we've decided to go with his because Millie, the cat, takes up so much room, and it's honestly so nice now sleeping in a bigger bed. I don't really notice that she's in there with us. She sort of chooses a side and then just curls up in a ball and stays there until morning, and I used to like not be able to sleep as well because she would be where my legs were, whereas now like I didn't think that much extra space would make a difference, but it really has. So that is the Super King duvet to go with the new Dunelm bedding. Also bought this for the bed, which is a little bit random, but it's a ruffle that goes around the bottom. You know, you can get bed skirts and sheets that then have the corners on them. My brain's gone blank, I can't remember what it's called, but they usually come with a sheet, and then the valance, isn't it called a valance? It just popped into my head. This little bit that hangs down because the bed has storage underneath it, and it just covers that up and makes it look a little bit more easy on the eye. I just wasn't sure what size to get because it's a very deep mattress, and this one is elasticated, and then why did I say it like elasticated, and you just pop it around the bed. So we'll give it a go, and really hoping that it works and just adds a little bit of prettiness and a little ruffle to the bed, and then you won't be able to see the things underneath it. Now, speaking of storage, we have got wall-to-wall built-in wardrobes in our bedroom. There's some hanging space, and then there's an absolute shit ton of shelving, and they're really nice wide shelves, and I have just got this image in my head of it being so organised. So I've bought a few storage boxes so I can get cracking on that because it's an absolute mess at the moment. I'll have to show you in my moving vlogs, but it really is just like a jumble of everything. We haven't been in that long. It's been 9 days, I think, and I haven't got around to sorting that yet, but it's truly, I think, going to be one of the most satisfying things ever. And I got one of these large foldable storage boxes. This is what it looks like here from Dunelm. It was only £12, which I thought was pretty good, and it actually looks quite aesthetically pleasing as well. So I thought this would be great maybe for shoes at the bottom of my hanging space. Sorry, my phone's going off. I usually put it on do not disturb, but I clearly forgot. So yes, I thought this would be really handy. Who knows if I'll end up putting shoes in there. Honestly, it's one of those random things where I will just start to unpack and then see what fits in here, but I thought it looked like a really decent size, and it will just make everything look that little bit more put together, as will these two storage bins, which I also got from Dunelm. They are a ribbed plastic cream colour. They come with lids as well. I think I'm going to use them for the bedroom, but we also have a really amazing set of cupboards. There's like two, there's actually four, but there's two very large floor to ceiling cupboards in our main bathroom, and they also have shelving. Like one has really gorgeous shelving. I cannot wait to organise it. So I did buy these with the intention of using them for things to organise in the wardrobe, but they may end up in the bathroom, or I'll end up getting more of these if they turn out to be really super handy. But they are a very decent size. Seeing as I've just touched on the bathroom storage, I'll show you these. I obviously haven't put them together yet, but I ordered a couple of storage units from TikTok shop, and you assemble them yourself. I'm thinking of making videos surrounding it because I love those kind of before and after super satisfying organisation videos, and I've never given them a crack myself. There's no better time than the present, hey? So this is what it's going to look like when it's organised, and I'm thinking this will be great for products, because if there's one thing I've got a lot of, it's beauty products and pyjamas, but also beauty products. So I'm thinking I will need a lovely storage solution for those. And then same again for this little set. So I opened it this morning and it's got all of the little bits so you can put it together, and it will look like this eventually. I think it's on wheels. Obviously that's upside down, but it's a tiered storage solution, thingamajiggy on wheels, and I'm intending to use it for the purpose of organising skincare, etc. There's a couple of random bits here. I got this lovely little photo frame from Dunelm. We've actually made 2 trips to a big Dunelm store in the time that we've been here. I always just think their prices are really good, and this was only £1.50. I'm not sure where I will use this, but for £1.50, like, I just couldn't leave it behind. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm in that Disney film. What's the Disney film when there's dogs barking all over the city? Is it 101 Dalmatians? Or Lady and the Tramp? There's definitely one of the old school animated Disney films that starts with dogs just barking out of the window to each other. I feel like that's happening right now. We're going to try and ignore it because we need to crack on with this video. But one of my best friends got married in the summer, and his older sister is an artist and a photographer, and she took some really beautiful photos of my fiance and I. We weren't actually engaged then, but obviously still very happy and like very in love. And she sent a couple over, and I think this one might go in this frame, either like near the kettle or on my bedside table. But yeah, for £1.50 we walked past the photo frames, of which there were hundreds, and I couldn't leave it behind. We got given a beautiful little candle trio from Oliver Bonus. I've got one of them in the background burning behind me just to get a bit of ambiance. I cannot say that word without thinking about Mickey Flanagan being like, my wife loves a restaurant, she loves the ambiance. There's a more natural like yellowy goldy colour. We've got a little pink number, which I think is a rose, bergamot on rose, beautiful. And then there's a little blue one in there as well. Absolutely stunning, and what a gorgeous little housewarming gift. Very grateful for that. This is the last of the random things. I ordered a pair of slippers, not for me actually, as a Christmas gift, but I thought I would show you in this video anyway because I think they're a bit of an UGG dupe and they are so soft. I ordered them from Debenhams. They were meant to be something like £50 and they were reduced to 13. Absolutely wild. Let's do lighting next, I think. So we got a couple of these, are they called Tufty or Tofty lamps? Can't remember. Tofty table lamps from Dunelm. We bought 2 and they come with matching lampshades that go with them. They are so adorable. I thought we could use these as bedtime. Can she talk? What's going on? Why can't I talk? We thought we'd use them as bedside table lamps. However, this was wrapped in tissue paper when we bought it in store. The other one's fine and it's beautiful. However, this one has a big crack. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's got a crack literally right across it. So next time we go to Dunelm, which probably won't be too far in the future, let's be honest, we're gonna take that back and swap it for one that's not broken. And then rather than the white lampshades, which we thought were a little bit plain, we ordered 2 of these lovely little wavy rimmed woven ones. Can you see the texture of the fabric there? It's so lovely. In air blue. We got 2 of those just because we thought it made it a little bit more interesting, and they may end up in our kitchen, which we know the colour scheme for is going to be blue. Just to round off the lighting portion of this video, we also bought this hazel cream shade, lampshade, which I absolutely love. I ordered this one online and it's actually so much nicer in real life than I was expecting, so I'm really happy with this purchase. And the reason why we got this is because I get migraines, Little Miss migraine, especially from lights. This is like what triggers them the most, is bare light bulbs above my eye line. I don't know why. It's just like we'll walk into a cafe on a weekend and I can already tell like those exposed lights, like the worst ones for me, or when there's like the black cables hanging with the industrial bare light bulbs where you can see the fillet. I'm just like, absolutely not, I'm gonna get a migraine straight away. So that's been happening in our house a little bit. We actually bought, this is a good example, these ones for our kitchen, because as I said, we know the colour scheme for the kitchen, and I have this in a brass gold shade, which used to be in my lounge back at my adorable little cottage. I was going to say RIP then, but it still exists. Hasn't vanished into thin air, and I've really loved it in there. So we got it in this soft blue for the kitchen. However, the difference was I never used to put the big light on in my lounge, and this is like at the far end of our kitchen, and we actually do use the big light. Shocking, shocking, I know, because I am a lamp girly, all about that soft lighting. However, this shows the bulb, and I've got so much chronic illness stuff going on anyway. The last thing I need in the world is to be getting migraines from lamps. So that's my very long-winded way of saying that this has a bottom on it. It's got a shade, I think these are called uplighting lamps or drum, and it has the shade on the bottom, so it's going to diffuse the light and not give me a migraine. It's also just really beautiful. I absolutely love it. Got a broken nail there. Again, are you even moving house if you haven't got at least one broken nail? These two shades I bought from Dunelm a while ago, and you may be thinking to yourself, Meg, you've just done a whole spiel about how you don't like seeing the bulb in lights. However, these are specifically for rooms where I don't use the big light, and it's like a lamp only vibe. So I've actually had these up for years in the cottage, and I've got a little itch there on my nose. I've probably just put lipstick on there, but yes, I really love these. They're Rattan, they still sell them, so I will link them down below, as I will with all of the other items. Right now, curtains, curtain poles. We've actually already got one of these up in our bedroom because it was one of the first ports of call to put new curtains up in our bedroom. The ones that were up there already that the last owners left us very kindly were lovely, and they're really vintage, but I actually think they're cool vintage, so I may keep them and put them somewhere else in the house. But they were so thin that they were letting a lot of light into our bedroom at night time, and we are both the kind of people that love it just being dark. So we bought some blackout curtains. These ones I actually saved the packaging so that I can show you. We have got these in our master bedroom. They look like that. And then this is the curtain pole that we've got them up on. It is the vintage floral one, and we liked it so much in our bedroom that we thought we would get another one, maybe for the lounge or maybe for in here, which is the office, and because it's so neutral it will go with any colour. And then we got these blue curtains. I think these are going to be for our lounge. They're the Hayden lined curtains in duck egg, and that's what they look like. They're really beautiful. Oh, I should have saved these curtains to show you in the lounge haul that I'm going to do. Oh, I might have messed up there. Never mind. We also got, if you can see in the background, we got a couple of the matching duck egg Hayden pillows, so they can all go together. Those probably end up on the sofa. However, just for a little background, like in the meantime, what's going on with those flowers? Is it just me, or have they gone really droopy? I swear they weren't like that when I set the background. Anyway, that's the Hayden cushion. And then to finish off the little curtain section of this video, we bought this single voile panel. We already have one of these up in our bedroom on a tension rod in the actual window, and we thought one would be enough, but it's such a big window that we need two. I had actually saved this packaging from the one we've already used so that I could show you in this video, and then we ended up buying another one anyway, which is nice because I actually get to show you it up close. But it's got this lovely tuft in it, and it's slightly sheer, but it's obviously fit for purpose as well, but it's really lovely. That's what it looks like on our window, and Millie can still get behind it to look out of the window, which is literally what she's doing right this second in the office. She's so cute. Tomorrow we're expecting a Dunelm delivery. I was going to wait to film this video then, but honestly I've just been wanting to crack on and like put the new duvet etc on the bed, so we're filming this now, but tomorrow I'll pop a picture of it there. The Beatrice sofa bed is arriving. My fiance did the sweetest thing ever where we were looking online, and I was saying I really love the idea of having a squishy sofa in the office, and it could be in the background of my videos, and I loved the Folkstone blue Beatrice sofa, and then the idea that it was a sofa bed, I was like, we can have more guests today. And then I was like, oh, we've got so many things around the house to do, and it's quite an expensive piece, so let me keep looking and I will find something else. And then the other day my fiance was like, there's a surprise coming and I've ordered you that sofa that you wanted. So he's ordered the blue Folkestone Beatrice sofa, and yeah, it's coming tomorrow. And then the last thing I've got to show you in this video, I will have to do a separate clip because it's actually underneath the chair that I'm sitting on right now, but we bought a beautiful beautiful cream and grey and blue rug. Again, it's from Dunelm. We just went there twice, like I said, in the same week, and we basically picked up most of the things that we need from there. And that rug concludes this haul. There will be a part 2 with the lounge and kitchen stuff, but I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the bits and pieces that we've picked up already for our bathroom and our bedroom, and just some odd bits and bobs. I love seeing what people get for their home, and I'm even more excited to actually put these things into our new place and get them all settled, find them homes. On that note, I hope you are having a good day, whatever you've been getting up to. You are all such beautiful souls, and I'm wishing you all the goodness in the world. You guys deserve it. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.